Hello friends, welcome to JB Movie Crafts. Let us learn about neo-Freudian theories of personality. Sigmund Freud has given the concept of id, ego and superego. Id is the basic instinct which demands without thinking of others, without thinking of society, without thinking of social concern, while superego is totally concern of society, and ego tries to balance between id and superego, and that is what is the development of personality. But over here, the development of such personality is from childhood experiences of sex and other aggressive sexual drives. Now here, Freud is criticized much by the friends, by the researchers, by the colleagues, and on the three phases, he was criticized much. Like 1, behavior is motivated by sexual urges. 2, personality is formed by early childhood experiences. And 3, human nature and society are inherently driven by sex and destruction. Let us say neo-Freudians have criticized and tried to give other concepts like Carl Jung, collective unconscious, Karen Horney, focus on security, Erik Erikson, focus on social responsibility, while Alfred Adler talks on individual psychology. Carl Jung, the first one, he rejected Freud's assertion that human behavior is directed by sex and aggression. He believed that humans share a collective unconsciousness shared by all people across all cultures. That is what is spiritual heritage of mankind's evolution, born anew the brain structure of every individual. He developed archetypes, ideas and images of the accumulated experiences of all human beings, like powerful father, nurturing mother, witch, wise old man, innocent child, death and rebirth, etc. He was much famous for his personality types like introvert and extrovert. Karen Horney, she agreed with Freud that childhood experiences play a vital role in development as an adult, development of the personality, but social relationships are the base instead of sexual ones. Found psychoanalysis negatively biased against women too. She looked at anxiety related to security and social relationships, especially parent-child relationships. Basic anxiety, the feeling of being isolated and helpless in hostile world, happens when not treated as you should by parents. This would lead to hostility towards parents. That is what is repressed. The way to get healthy was to find genuine and consistent love. And there are 3 types of people, as she said. That's what is famous as CAD: compliant, aggressive, and detached. Compliant is somebody who tries to manage with the leaders, who tries to be compliant with the leader, while aggressive wants to be the leader, it is moving against others. While if you talk about detached, it's something which move away from people, and that's what is 3 types. Alfred Adler agreed with Freud on the importance of early childhood, but again, social tensions are the major drives instead of sexual tensions. He believed psychological problems were the results of feeling of inferiority. Inferiority complex is the condition that comes from being unable to compensate for a normal inferiority feeling. He said those who can not comply to that concept of inferiority, who cannot have enough resources, enough things, enough skills to be superior, they have got inferiority complex, a kind of concept. And those who overcompensate, they are said as, you can say, having superiority complex. So Alfred Adler talks about that particular inferiority and try to compensate to that security feeling. Erik Erikson emphasized mother-infant relationship. He said ego has more power than Freud believed. We have more decision-making choices in our lives. He developed an 8-stage development theory, and then afterward, personality is developed out of that. Now evaluating and updating the psychoanalysis theory of Sigmund Freud. Over here criticizing that evidence is inadequate over here. Freud's data is developed from a small number of upper class, and that's what is a major drawback. Theory is not testable is the second drawback. Lack of operational definitions. No way to measure the results. Good at explaining but not at prediction. Well, sexism believes that women are weak, inferior, and that's what is criticized. That is what is needed for updation. And updating the Freud's theory, they agreed, almost all psychodynamic psychologists agree, that sex is not the only basis for personality. Much of person's mental life is unconscious. People do not fixate at various stages of development. Childhood experiences shape us socially and psychologically. People struggle with inner conflicts and regulating their impulses, emotions and thoughts toward the society deems accepted. Thank you very much. Please share and subscribe. JB Movie Crafts.